The trauma of losing a father is great, but imagine having to pull them away from the mother as well. We try and connect with the mother and support her to raise these kids.
We don't see this as just a charitable organization. We are a family, one that truly completes and supports one another.
Sometimes I don't have any money and the help arrives right when I need it.
I thank them because they work so hard and they truly care about the kids.
These kids have taught me not to give up when it's been difficult. And every single moment of my day, I see something positive from what we've created here, alhamdulillah. My name is Sherine Mohammed. I'm the founder of Alreda W Alnour Foundation in Egypt and the Egyptian Orphan Fund in Australia. They are two registered charity organisations working together, caring for 235 orphans in 3 separate locations: Nahla housing, which is where we are today, rural Bani Madi, and Ain Shams. They're 3 separate locations, however, they all have the same issues and they all have the same problems. Once the father passes away, the mother is left with the children and the burden of caring for these kids on her own. So this is where we step in. We offer her an education program for her children, a health program, sports program for the kids, and a nutrition program as well, where we actually feed these kids. So we try and help them, not just financially, but also we try and take them into our care as a family as well. My father had passed away 13 years ago, and during that time I struggled with his passing. We were very, very close. I had sought a therapist, and she had mentioned to me, try and connect with your father in a way where you can honour him and remember him. And he was the type of person that gave a lot of charity and used to give a lot during his lifetime. And he taught me how to give and when to give and who to give to. So I honoured him that way when I came back to Egypt by finding 3 families on my own and wanting to care for them and wanting to give them the support that they needed after their father had passed away. You could call Alreda W Alnour Foundation the operational area, and the Egyptian Orphan Fund in Australia the fundraising arm of Alreda W Alnour.
أنا علي. أنا تعرفت على شيرين في 2020. I'm Ali. I first met Sherine back in 2020. The whole thing, it all happened completely by chance. She had put up a post on Facebook mentioning she was organizing an event for children and she was looking for volunteers to be present with her at that specific event. So to be honest, I really wanted to go and take part and also get a clear idea of what exactly they were doing. It was a new experience for me in Egypt. I went to the event and met Sherine, and it was a beautiful day. I really enjoyed myself with the kids as they played, sang and danced, and I danced with them and we joked. It was a truly wonderful day. From my own point of view, most of what I personally know about orphan sponsorship, care homes and charitable organizations is that they mainly collect donations from people and then pass them on to families in need, without much real support continuing after that. But what I found to be different at the Alreda W Alnour Foundation is that Sherine truly cares for the child and the family themselves from every single aspect, not just by providing a financial amount that goes to them and then we know nothing about them or what happens next.
My name is Zainab and I am 14 years old. I study at Alreda School for Girls in my 3rd preparatory year. I love coming to the group sessions because I get to see Aunt Sherine and all my friends, and she brings us really wonderful teachers. We train together and we become much better in our studies.
Losing a father is bad enough, but pulling him away from the mother as well, even though she's not there emotionally, it's still hard on the kids. I think the trauma of losing a father is great, but imagine having to pull them away from the mother as well and put them in a building. What we try and do is we try and connect with the mother and support her to raise these kids in a home environment, not so much raising these kids in a cold building that you call an orphanage.
طبعا بشكرهم كلهم بكل موقف صغير بيساعدوا. I thank them for every moment they support the orphan children. What they do is truly meaningful. It brings smiles to our children's faces. When we sit together, cooking in the kitchen and then going downstairs to eat as one, it's an amazing feeling. It feels like a big family gathered together, laughing and joking. And it's not just one activity. The group has shared so many moments with us.
My name is Abdullah. I am 13 years old in my 1st preparatory grade. I love that they give us lessons and help educate us. And I also love that they take us on trips and provide us with different activities and exercises. When I first came to the center, my school used to ignore us and not really teach us. I arrived here knowing nothing. Now I've become a top student. Recently, I was chosen as Student of the Month. The teacher selected me and I received the gift.
My name is Abdul Rahman Mohammed. I'm a mathematics teacher and I've been working here at the center for over a year. Education is one of the most important things in the country right now. If someone wants to achieve something, whether it's to lift themselves out of their current situation or to move from a good level to an even better one, it all happens through education. Because at this time, the state of education in our country, particularly in government schools, isn't the best. So here we genuinely provide educational services, essential learning materials, and other offerings beyond just entertainment.
My name is Fatimah Mamdou and I am the manager of this place. I know Aunt Sherine, or rather I've actually been working with Aunt Sherine for 3 years now. The very first time we came here, it was just a single apartment, the one located over there. This big space didn't exist back then. The secret to my knowing her was that she wanted to teach mothers how to read and write. So we ended up taking approximately 12 women who were unable to read and write. We set up literacy classes for them. We provided them at a school and we brought in a teacher. There was only one class operating, just 3 days a week. And we would come here to teach them reading and writing and how to form letters from the very beginning all the way to the end. This continued until we completed the full 3 months. After that, we went and took the exams and thankfully every single one of them passed and received their certificates.
This helps us understand how to better support our children, because most mothers never had the chance to receive an education. Learning these skills is truly valuable because I want to do something for myself. I want to learn sewing and take part in activities that help me become more independent. I don't want to rely on aid forever. I want to have my own project.
My name is Sahar Zakaria Osman. I am a 54-year-old widow. She helps us a great deal and she often comes at a time when I might not have any money at home. She always comes at the right time. So thank God for everything they do for us at the center. No one else does what they do for us. The Alreda W Alnour Foundation helps us in ways no one else does.
The way the children are truly embraced and cared for. Well, you can't think of this place as just a charitable organization. We are a family here and we all complete one another. Madam Sherine is always finding ways to bring joy to the children. She brings them happiness in every possible way. Just look around you. Even when she has to be firm with a child, it's always for their own good, so they don't make mistakes. She truly wants them to be their best, and that's what makes me happiest, that she is always striving to help my children reach their highest potential.
It's a tough world, very, very tough. They struggle day in, day out, not just financially, but emotionally as well. I find that the kids lack a lot of love, even though the mother is there and she's pretty much the warmth of the home. But because she's just so overwhelmed with caring for these kids and trying to keep a roof over her head and their head, she lacks that warmth for them. And really all these kids need and want and crave is just a hug.
She is always there for the children, helping with their lessons and taking care of everything they need. If anyone becomes ill, she never leaves their side. When I had my operation, she stayed with me, providing treatment, support, and even covering the expenses. Whenever I need anything, I can simply tell her, and she never hesitates to help. Madam Sherine is a truly kind person. May God bless her for us.
Then we began expanding the center by offering tutoring classes for the younger children. Mr. Salah started working with them, and we held these sessions 3 times a week. Over time, the children learned how to read and write, and their academic level improved significantly. Then, about a year later, God willing, we expanded the entire place. We opened several new classes. We began focusing on the children's education across all subjects, not just Arabic. We hired a mathematics teacher, a religious studies teacher to help them memorize the Quran, and an English teacher as well.
The most important thing is that the children have begun to step outside the environment they're living in here, which honestly isn't the best. The behavior around here isn't always the best for the children to see. They need better examples, to learn improved conduct in how they dress, how they act, how they study, and even in how they eat and drink. And now things are beginning to change for them.
The children, as soon as they arrive, must greet us from the outside. Like a teacher, really, anyone who enters, they are taught to greet them, whether they're playing or just sitting nearby. You'll suddenly see them all coming over. Some will give a hug, and others will greet the men and women one by one. And this is something they do all the time, and it's what makes the place feel so joyful.
In general, thank God, the children's moral character, even more than their academic level, is outstanding. It's better than in many places outside, not just in this area. The moral standard here is very high, and I believe that comes from the positive environment here at the center. Everyone here treats one another with great respect. There is no joking around that could hurt your friends or anything like that.
I like attending the lessons because they help us become better and encourage us to be truly outstanding.
I love it because we learn lessons and we get to experience wonderful things. For example, our teacher organizes competitions for half the class and gives the winner a lollipop or another small treat. We also learn English, and we also play games, watch videos, and learn how to be good friends and love one another.
every day, every single day. I come into the centre every single day and I see those kids and I see their smiles, I see their progression in life, and we like to call them brothers and sisters. So even though they're not brothers and sisters in blood, but they're all brothers and sisters. And I always remind them, and I'll say, Abdullah, Muhammad is your brother. He's here with you, he's looking after you, he can care for you, you can be friends and you can come and go together. And they actually do become very good friends and best friends here.
My name is Aya and I am currently 11 years old. When I was just starting out, I used to get stuck on many things, but they taught me so much. Aunt Sherine truly stood by me and is helping me work toward one of my biggest dreams, something I had wanted for a very long time. I always dreamed of opening my own shop and becoming, for example, an accessories seller. My favorite teachers are Mr. Salah and Mr. Ahmed, who teaches science. I know my Arabic isn't very strong, but Mr. Salah works closely with me and puts in a lot of effort to help me improve.
Next, we began paying more attention to their psychological well-being. We started noticing certain behaviors like introversion, irritability, and sadness. So we began searching for a mental health professional who could guide us, and that's how we found Dr. Nahla.
Honestly, what first motivated me to start looking was my desire to find a place where I could volunteer regularly and spend time with the children. Especially in a place like this, orphans, more than anyone, are missing that essential sense of safety and security, whether they've lost a father, a mother, or both. That feeling of security is what psychotherapy is meant to provide, and that's exactly what I wanted to bring here.
The sense of safety here is truly wonderful. We had children come to us who wouldn't speak at all, but little by little they began to talk, to play, and to share their dreams, saying, I want to become this, I want to become that, etc.
Personally, I love going for the teachers and the education, but the thing I love going for the most is the religion class. And I love going to karate because we practice self-defense there, and we participate in tournaments and take exams.
Obviously with sports, that gives them confidence. Our sports program, we've got them in karate and soccer, so they excel in those sports, and it helps them grow a sense of sportsmanship and teamwork, and be able to get to know new kids as well.
The main thing Miss Sherine encouraged us in was karate, and we now compete in championships and win many awards.
I played football, now I do karate. Next month, I'm going to be awarded my black belt, and these are all the certificates I've proudly displayed along with all of my hard-earned medals. I want to be a karate player in the Egyptian national team, and I also want to study engineering.
It makes me so happy when we all come together, laughing and joking, treating each other as one, and we don't feel like separate people. We feel like one family, and that's what I really love. Most of the children here, whether they're in karate or playing football, for those in football, for instance, they really want to make it big. Their dream is to become famous professional football players. And for karate, she wants to be a captain.
I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for helping us become better people, and we really have become better people. Thanks to you, we joined clubs and won many championships.
I feel that These kids have taught me not to give up when it's been difficult, because it's been very difficult to try and register here and try and grow this organisation in Egypt. But they give me this power to continue for them. Apart from the bureaucracy, there hasn't been many hurdles, alhamdulillah. I think when you do something for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sincerely and from your heart, I think He puts people in your path that helps you and makes things easy for you. And even through my hurdles and all the bureaucracy that I've had to go through, things have been easy, alhamdulillah.
I, generally speaking, like to study. I wish that studying was available in all subjects so that we could gain more understanding.
We hope to become more widely known, so more people will support us and we can reach our goal of helping even more people.
We hope to be present in every governorate across Egypt and then expand beyond Egypt to other countries. Truly, it's all thanks to Sherine. As long as she is around, she wants the children to have their lives and their siblings by their side. This is the best way for them not to need anything nor suffer from anything.
I really love Miss Sherine. I love her so much, and I also love Miss Magda and Shad, my sister.
I truly wish them all the very best. I want to thank Madame Sherine for all the wonderful effort she puts into us, along with all the dedicated staff who work beside her. And to everyone who donates for our children, may God reward them with great goodness and grant them even more.
May God keep her with us, because she is a role model who guides us in what is right and wrong. She takes us everywhere and never deprives us of anything, whether it's clothes, outings, or our education. She provides everything for us, and I truly want to thank her.
I really want anyone, no matter where they are, no matter what they are doing, to understand. If you're able to truly help the people around you by offering any kind of assistance, regardless of what it is called or what it involves, that is the least role or the smallest thing you can offer to anyone. I mean, without expecting anything in return. Because when you really help those around you, you reach an inner self-satisfaction that makes you feel like it's truly your role as a human being in society to benefit those around you.
The hardest thing to do is give. It really is. To pull out that $10 and give it to somebody else, it's very, very difficult initially. But guaranteed, once you've started once, twice, 3 times, there is true blessings in that giving. That $10 that you've given, or that $1 that you've given for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, actually comes back to you. I feel that, alhamdulillah, every single day in my life. I feel what I'm doing is coming back to me in different ways. Coming back to me in someone assisting me with my bags, someone stopping me from crossing the road when I haven't noticed that I'm just about to have an accident by crossing the road without looking. There's always that blessing that happens in your life after you've given. And giving does not erase or decrease your wealth. It actually grows. No one will believe this until you actually are in that position where you're constantly giving, and you'll see how it grows in other ways.